What's going on? So it's Sunday, and if you mention anything JW on Sunday, your worship for the rest of the weekend is all taken care of. Not really. You can't do enough. Well, today I'm making a short 1 minute or so about nosy elders, and I want to hear about your nosy elder brief stories in the comments. So I went to work out, and I'm only mentioning that to say when I got there, it reminded me of something about it reminded me of this time where I was gonna go skiing and take like 5 or 6 friends. So one elder didn't want his son to go, so he was looking for excuses to keep his kid from going. And he mentioned it to my book study conductor. Now, if you don't want your kid to go, just tell him no, but don't make it everybody's problem. So my conductor, I had broken my hand playing basketball a month, 3 weeks earlier before the trip, you know. So I had given my word to these people I was showing up and not only gonna take them or carpool. So I was still gonna go even though I couldn't ski. So this elder who doesn't want his son to go, but doesn't wanna like just hold that L and say, you're not going and don't ask me why, or ask me why, but I don't care, you're not going. He wanted to get it all canceled. Like, nobody goes, I don't want my son there. No one's going. So he mentioned it to my book study conductor. Sorry for spitting. And my book study conductor mentioned it to me in service like the weekend before we were going to leave. So my book study conductor is like, how are you gonna ski with that broken hand? And I'm just like, well, I gave people my word. I don't have anything else to do. We can still go there and like play cards and interact and eat good food, and the unbroken hand people can ski. I don't care. I like slotted out this time specifically for this ski trip. It was only like from Thursday to Sunday or something. Where did we go? I think, man, I want to say Cincinnati, but I don't know for sure. But my point is, who cares if my hand is broken and I still want to take people somewhere I promised them I would take them? Like the elders, it doesn't cost you any money. Well, it costs you time to get involved, because now you're wasting your life trying to get me to say, you know what, brother, I thank God for your wisdom, because if it weren't for you, I would drive my car with this broken hand on my free time next weekend. Thank you, brother. Like, what is off limits? Like, if you can ask me about what I plan to do in my free time with my broken hand, well, it was this hand right here, broken hand. What can't you ask me about? And that's the point. There is no line. There's nothing, no line. Like, it's in their minds, it's wide open. And we let them have that. So I go on to explain, like, well, I made these plans a couple months ago, and I told these younger dudes I would drive along with them, and there's gas money and hotels we rented, and we're gonna go to a meeting on Sunday, whatever, Sunday morning, and maybe ski twice. So as it ended, he's basically like, well, if that makes sense to you, blah, blah, blah. So then my guy, whose dad was like heck bent on squashing the trip finally gives in. And this is after he's like, well, who all's going and do I know them? And and the kid is like, I only know the like 6 people I'm leaving town with. We're going to meet other JWs. So of course you don't know. I don't even know these people. How could you know them? And how could you have a rundown? It was just crazy, man. Broken hand, no driving. Ah. So all I'm saying is, Nosey Elder Sunday. This might be a new thing. Tell me your Nosey Elder stories. Because as you can see, this wasn't a big deal, but they made it a big deal because I wanted to carpool with a broken hand. Peace.